We are highlighting 4 unique local workout experiences. From throwing punches to flying high, you're sure to be surprised and impressed. I'm Ashley Jacobs, and this is the LOCAList SD. Before we reveal the unique workouts you can do, we're going to show you where some of the best athletes in the entire world train. The Chula Vista Elite Athlete Center sprawls more than 155 acres, and our Ruben Galvan takes us there to see how the athletes work.
All right, San Diego, we're training with the best of the best right here at the Chula Vista Elite Athlete Training Center. Let's take a tour. All right, guys, we have a very special guest, Mr. Jerome Avery. Hey, bud, how you doing?
Great, how are you?
Go Team USA.
Go Team USA.
Well, I love this because look at how remarkable this facility is. What does it mean to you personally to actually train here as an elite athlete?
I mean, this is the perfect location. We're here in Chula Vista. The weather is good year-round. Besides a couple of bad days, you know, who couldn't beat this?
All right, so for those folks who have never been out here, exactly what do you offer for your athletes?
We have the facility here that has access to everything. It's 155 acres, so we have soccer fields, we have the lower lake down there, Otay Lakes, we have archery range and rugby players that play here besides track and field.
Awesome. Well, you know, it's so important because as these athletes train for the big Olympics, their Summer Olympics, there's a lot of work involved. So give us a little bit more detail of exactly what does that mean?
You know, the hard work that goes involved in being here, sacrifice. We definitely have to sacrifice. We got to understand that what got you here will keep you here. All of that, everything that we've dreamed to do, this facility provides for us. You know, whether it's dining hall access to eat full-time, healthy meals, nutritionists, sports med, we have it all here.
All right, so I understand you're pretty fast.
I'm all right.
So exactly what do you do?
So I'm a 100-meter runner, guide runner for visually impaired athletes that we have here. And I ran with one of the fastest totally blind athletes in the world and the only athlete to run sub-11 in the 100 meters.
Interesting.
Right?
And what is that like? I mean, the energy, describe the energy behind all of this because this place is pretty special.
This place is very special. What I do in particular, I run with someone connected, talking and communicating to them down the track, and at the end of the finish line, I veer back to let them go. But having this facility here, utilizing everything that's around us, talking to other athletes, seeing their way of life and how they came up, this is the perfect place to be. It gets you motivated.
And the sports that you guys highlight when it comes to training, can you go down the list?
Track and field. We have men's and women's rugby. We also have BMX that is here. We have archery that is here. We also have frequent users that utilize this facility too, as the Loyals train here. We have rowing that is a frequent user and kayak.
And now let's go over all the athletes that come from throughout the world.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly who are they and how many come on average every year?
You know, it's a big number. I couldn't tell you exactly how many come here, but I know that we have groups from China. We have the Czech Republic that utilize this facility. I mean, Europe, they always come here to utilize facility because when it gets cold there, they need somewhere warm to come, and why not Chula Vista?
So you guys provide public tours.
Mm-hmm.
Give us a sneak peek of what they can expect, if you don't mind, some of your favorite spots.
Sheesh. Well, when you're taking the path on the tour, you'll have to the right side archery. You go a little bit further, you have BMX, freestyle BMX, which is pretty cool and one of the newest sports into the Olympic Games. You go down further, you got the track, you have rugby, we have obstacle course, and soccer.
Awesome. Okay, so now right now you guys are training for the Olympics in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
What is that like and how intense is it?
Paris is going to be big, really big, considering that we had the pandemic and Tokyo was kind of shut down for a little bit. So to have the games back up and the world opening back up, it's going to be amazing. And I know people are excited for it. Not only the people, but the athletes for sure.
And Olympics 2028 in Los Angeles,
yes,
just up the street. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on, that's a big deal right here in Southern California, especially for Chula Vista.
I definitely think with that being said, a lot of people they got to come here, they got to support. You know, 2028, like you said, is in LA, right down the street. So if you're in this area, come out, cheer on your athletes, whether it's from the top area, say go Team USA, support, and that right there motivates us and keeps us going.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get going just real quick. If people wanted more information about the tours, where can they go for the best
They can
information?
go to Chula Vista Elite Training Facility.
Go Team USA!
Go Team USA.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Now that we've shown you a unique place athletes train, let's see the most unique place you can train locally. On the other side of the break, we are taking you to Southern California's only flying trapeze school. We'll be right back. Trapeze High. The Flying Trapeze School has been going strong for more than 2 decades, attracting both children and adults. Let's soar into this unique workout experience together right now. Who's a good candidate to come take a flying trapeze lesson from you?
Trapeze can be for all ages, anyone as young as 7 to 89. We had a woman who was flying with us until she was 89 years old.
Oh my gosh. So what are the skills that it takes to master this art? Because it is one of my favorites whenever I go to a circus. It seems like it takes precision, talent, and I would guess some bravery.
It takes all of that to do flying trapeze at a professional level and more, and a lot of dedication. But to do it recreationally, all you have to have is the desire to want to come out and have fun. And you just have to be able to hang from a bar.
Okay.
And the rest is all up to you.
Visualize success. Visualize the trick.
So successful.
You got this, yes. You have arms of steel. Yeah, just hands up. There you go, look for your catcher. Yes, you're a good catch. Okay, and you look for me, I'll grab you and you grab back. That's it.
And then from there, I just hang
I'll just
on you
say, yeah.
until you drop me?
Yeah, yeah.
Like every man in my life?
Yeah. Well, you're a great catch, so I'll see what happens. Excellent. I think you're ready. Let's do this.
All right, nice and tight.
Up until you get to the top.
All the way to the top.
Yes.
Thank you. Hello.
There.
A little bit. Ready and hop.
Okay.
Ready?
Go?
You got it.
Just feet in front of me?
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. Okay. So we talked a little bit about this experience, and we all saw my initial reaction to leaning over the edge of the platform. You said that's very common. It's very scary for people at the beginning, but then they end up having the time of their lives.
Yeah, absolutely, right? Trapeze is kind of like a roller coaster. It's supposed to be a little bit scary. But a lot of fun, right? So with repetition and the trust of your safety, right? Trapeze is really nice. It's redundant. The safety measures are redundant. You're in a harness. We're hanging on to you. The safety lines are hanging on to you. But with repetition, you're going to find that what used to be scary all of a sudden becomes fun. And you're no longer worried about that. You're worried about perfecting the skill that we're trying to teach you.
So what are the options? You could come out here and just do a lesson on your own, or book some really fun parties and team building events.
Absolutely. We do, on the weekends, we offer classes for beginners, but almost any time we can do birthday parties, corporate team building events. We've had weddings, bar mitzvahs, all sorts of events at our facility. It really is a great way to bond with your friends and, cheer each other on while everybody's flailing through the air trying to figure it out. It's a nice thing to do together.
So what is the best way for people to book their own experience?
So you can go to our website, to trapezehigh.com. and schedule classes through there. If you run into any difficulty, or if you'd just rather talk to me in person, you can give us a call at 619-318-0833, and we'll get you all set up.
As we continue highlighting unique local workouts, let's make a stop in North County. This one's going to have you kicking and screaming in a good way. Stay tuned. A local woman is on a mission to empower and educate, so she started Punch Therapy. This women's only gym is a safe place for women to build confidence and improve their health.
Kick me! Come on! Ah, there you go.
Sarah, we are inside Punch Therapy. It is loud, it is fun, and it is so special to you. Tell me about the inspiration behind this women's only boxing gym.
So I have Punch Therapy, which incorporates a safe place for women to have rage. We encourage it so they can be better humans on this earth. And then we sit and talk about life, body image with the young girls. We talk about life, body image with the moms and how hard it is to be a mom, or how hard it is to be a woman, and how awesome it is to be. We merge it all together and then put pads on and release a little bit. This is Muay Thai. Muay Thai is a form of a martial art from Thailand over 2,000 years ago. It was used as fighting, and then people really enjoyed the physical aspect, so then they did it as more of a training and a sport. Art of 8, punches, kicks, knees, and elbows. And so not only do you learn confidence within, but here you're learning better posture. And so attackers would come up to anybody less if you have a little bit more composure and posture than walking around not knowing how to defend yourself. So we learn offense, defense, and it's a really good release to twist your body and to breathe.
Well, right now we're seeing kind of the rough and tough active element, but all of your classes start with the women gathering in a circle. Tell me how the class begins and why.
Yes, we gather in a circle because that's how we used to gather back in the day. We used to have village. Our ancestors would start the day, kind of divvy up tasks, how everybody's feeling, and then we end in circle. And so I'm trying to recreate that village within a women tribe. I love men, I think men are great. And I really just want to empower these women to be their own human as well. So I think we sit in circle, make eye contact, talk about life, relate, and then put our gloves on and kind of release it as we go. And then we end in a circle and pay respects to each other.
I also noticed some sticky notes on the wall. What's that all about?
So we either journal in our phones or we do sticky notes about feelings. So my youth girls, I'll be like, tell me everything you love about your body, or tell me something that you feel icky about. Because let's be real, they're gonna have icky thoughts, and so I wanna address them and stop those thoughts from going elsewhere. And so we put Post-its out and they're reminders of like, okay, I'm punching out the icky feeling, or, you know, like screw whatever anybody else said, or anything like that.
When I first came here, like, it was on a Sunday, and my mom said, oh, we're going to Punch Therapy. I'm like, oh, I don't know what that is. And then she's like, you'll have fun. And I didn't really trust her, but then I went, and it was like so much fun.
I think, you know, there's always a part of the class where it's like reflection. I think they're kind of doing that right now, where it's, you know, what do you think about this? Like, how are you, what are some frustrations you might be having, and write it down. So there's that side of it. Then you have the workout side, where, you know, you get a great workout, you're getting some frustrations out. So overall, I feel like I'm definitely a more confident person because I know I can punch and I can kick, and just having the knowledge and that I can, and it's fun. On top of it all, it's fun. You get to punch things. Like, who doesn't want to punch things? It's just a good vibe all the way around.
How does it make you feel when a woman comes up to you, or a young girl, and tells you something positive that was a direct result of spending time in your gym?
It makes me teary-eyed like this. I want women to really be heard, felt, and seen, because because a lot of us aren't, and I know a lot of youth aren't, especially being a mom. You want to give your daughter that, but sometimes we can't do it all. So I want to create that village so every woman and every young girl can be heard, felt, and seen.
Sarah, how can people get more information and sign up to come take a class?
Yes, we are right in Carlsbad Village across from Campfire, and also our Instagram, punch_therapy.
All right,
Thank you.
If that got your adrenaline pumping, let's keep it going by jumping into a workout along the beach. The Jump Rope Mom is next. Carly Kent is a local woman who took a childhood passion and turned it into a career. She's helping people along the way with her gratitude ropes. So you know when you meet somebody who really inspires you, you may start emulating some of their traits or behaviors. I may have taken it a step too far by trying to dress exactly like Carly Kent, the Jump Rope Mom on Instagram. Carly, I started following you and was so fascinated by your lifestyle and your past and your career. So you were a competitive jumper. What exactly is that?
Yeah, so I started jumping rope when I was about 6 years old on the competitive jump rope team. A lot of people don't know what that is, but it is totally a thing, and we go all over and compete. I went all over California to compete at different competitions, Washington State, all of that. We do freestyle, we do double dutch, you do partner jump rope workouts. It is an awesome full body workout. It's really great.
You started creating your own line of ropes. These are called gratitude ropes, and I heard there's a story behind the name.
There is a story behind the name, yeah. I decided to launch my own jump rope fitness line. These are weighted jump ropes during the pandemic because I was going through a hard time. We all were. I was going through a divorce. I lost my house. I had to find a place for my kids and I. And honestly, the only thing that was getting me through all of it was just like focusing on just the tiny things to be thankful for, and those add up over time. And so jumping rope was one of those things I was thankful for, and I just had this thought like, I want to start my own line, and it's going to say gratitude on the handles that will remind you before or after your workout or whatever it is you're doing during your day to be thankful for something. There's always something when you're looking. It's like the tiny things that add up that get you through the hard days. So that's where gratitude ropes came in, and I'm very thankful for them. And no, it's just a good reminder. Mindset.
Nice, and of course people can buy these or they can use a jump rope they already have at home, and they can follow you, they can learn quick workouts, they can learn complex workouts. I need to start with something basic. Maybe our friends at home can jump in with us. So what's something I need to keep in mind to start as a beginner?
All right, so to keep it low impact, which it is a low impact activity, you want to make sure that you're on the balls of your feet, always jumping on the balls of your feet. Your knees are going to be slightly bent, and then you're gonna have your chest back, and then it's just a spin in your wrist. So we do not want to be spinning with our arms. We don't want to be spinning with our elbows. It is a spin with our wrist, and it's just nice, soft little jumps. I always tell people to first start off shadow jumping without the rope, just to get your mind connected with your body and to get that natural rhythm down, and then add in the rope when you're ready.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Are you too close
and you're
to me?
using a speed jump rope.
This is
good.
Okay, you're safe?
So that's a fast jump rope. It's super thin.
All right, don't sue us if I hit you. All right, let's go. Okay.
Okay, that's great. And you're jumping with your feet together on the balls of your feet, knees slightly bent. You look great.
So how long should I do this to get a good workout?
So honestly, you really only need 10 minutes of jumping rope is equivalent to an 8-minute mile.
Oh my gosh.
Now, but 10 minutes is a long time for somebody new to start jumping rope. Our ankle and calf muscles are muscles that we don't work on the daily. So if you are not jumping rope, or if you're not a boxer, that's always light on their feet, I would suggest starting with like 20 seconds, working your way up to a minute, then taking a break.
Since we're all into staying motivated and healthy, I'm gonna call one of my bosses in.
Let's do it.
Our executive producer, Aida. Come.
We can do the 1.5 pound rope, or you can do the speed rope, or you got a cardio rope.
Or speed?
This one is a little hard. So this one is going to recruit more muscle, more back muscle, more arms, and you really only need to do 30-second bursts of it.
She's strong. She Pelotons. She's got endurance. Yeah. I'm backing up.
Me too. perfect.
Woo!
Oh, yes. You know what? I think the rope's a little short for you too. You're gonna want to go a little bit longer, which I can tell.
Should we get her another rope? Ooh!
Awesome.
Yay!
Okay,
job.
that's honestly perfect form right there. You look
Oh
great.
my gosh. Awesome. All right, well, let's jump into the commercial break. Let's go.
All right.
I'm scared of this one. We hope you've enjoyed counting down some of the unique local workout experiences you can find in San Diego, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. On behalf of our entire LOCAList SD team, I'm Ashley Jacobs. Thanks for watching.